What's going on? What's up, Detroit? Will from Bedell Management, updating you on this basement floor. I don't remember if I downloaded the last video, but the floor went from brown. Took me a couple hours to get all that set up for my work day, work for the next day. Just to find out right before I was getting started, sounds country, excuse me. Right before I was starting to install the rest of the floor, I get a phone call asking for the SKU and the whatever, because the guy want to order some more of this flooring, which is the one I'm pointing at now. So, it's a nice gray floor. I do like it. Nice grain, feels like real wood. Rubber underneath, it's not going to rot under this basement floor. You got a 17-hour protection before it starts to swell, which is another good thing. But the bad thing is, no, the vanity is not going there. I just need it out my way, and I need it somewhere where I possibly might slide it on this floor, because I'm not going to keep moving this thing around. But we're not going to talk about that right now. So today's video is basically showing you the update on what's going on. This big ass table I gotta move again. So I gotta do behind here, this the bar area. This is basically where I'm gonna start at today. But I gotta backtrack the way I do this. Now, I haven't done that yet, so I don't know how hard it's going to be. So as you can see, I'm a lot further than I was on the previous video. So let's show you how the floor looks at the moment. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is two things. One, you tell me to install the floor and you say the floor is there, I'm not going to ask you, hey, are you putting down a brown floor or a gray floor? Not my fault. Normally I would charge the person for that, because I had to basically pull up that floor and repackage it, which I'm glad I didn't tear up the boxing. Repackage it, then have the guys pick it up, take it back to Home Depot. It took 4 hours for them to take it back and bring the new floor over. So everything that I did that day before, had to pull up, send back, wait till they got back, come back over here, work about 3 hours, getting everything set up and prepped, just to get back to the same exact spot other than one tile that I was the previous day, which got me set up for yesterday, which I did all this basically yesterday. Now, I left early because I was tired, hungry. I probably could have finished all this, had part of it going in this laundry room and had part of it going in that bathroom. I wasn't going to do that bar because I know for some reason I think it's going to be hard. I don't know yet, we'll see. But I want to finish all this going straight to the wall, so when I do it, this floor don't move on me. So, what I've been doing since I've been here, I can't install anything in here because the amount of trash that was down. And yeah, that's my new toy. Get to that in a second. So I spent the last hour and 45 minutes getting all this trash from right here all the way down to that wall. Okay. Now I set the saw up in here because we still had debris for the guys to take out. I'm not taking nothing else out. It's not part of my job. I didn't tear all this stuff up. But I used this saw all day yesterday. Now, I don't know if I said it in previous videos, but I've been looking at this saw for about a year. sliding compound miter saw. I don't even know if it's double bevel. I haven't even used it. I just picked this up a couple of days ago strictly for this floor. And when I do molding, I do have a chop saw by DeWalt, but that's the 12-inch, weight 1,000 pounds, and I don't want to carry it. Feel like I'm carrying a small child around on my back, but carrying it in the front. So, like I said, I used this thing all day yesterday. Cut the floor beautiful. No chips, no nothing. Like the other saw I was using was chipping the floor. Only good thing about that is everywhere it was chipping, is some molding gonna be right there. So it's basically chipping the cuts that go next to the walls. So that's the good thing about that, molding and hiding. I'm not trying to hide anything. It is what it is. But showing you this now because, like I said, I've been looking at this for about a year. I seen it on VCG on YouTube channel, which is very cool game. They do a lot of tool reviews. There's a lot of people that do tool reviews on YouTube, but for some reason I follow these guys because they're a little more exciting. So they had this on here where they showed it. I don't know if they did a review on it or not, but you know, like I said, I've been watching it, and I've been wanting a small miter saw since mine got stolen. Not last year. No, not last year. It was some years ago. Wasn't a DeWalt, it was a cheap one anyway. But still, you seen the Ryobi I've been using. We've been using that Ryobi since it came out, so I don't even know how old the thing is. So, like I said, I've been using this thing all day yesterday. I already had the batteries. So, we pushed this, and we still got 3 notches. Even though I'm not cutting a lot of stuff, it's still, that battery's full. This saw has not used a lot of power at all for the amount of cuts I was doing. And like I said, it's a sliding compound miter saw. Moves nice. Excuse me, I gotta put my elbow to hold it down. What you don't have to do. You could just push it down like that, but since I'm holding the phone, excuse my rusty hands, I've been cleaning up. Yeah, my finger won't straighten up. Me and the dogs had a disagreement, and I didn't go to the doctor. I think they broke it, and that's how they healed. But, hey, I broke all of them before anyway, playing basketball. They still work. Yes, I broke all my fingers playing basketball, not at the same time. Broke my ankle, right ankle 4 times, left ankle inside once, outside once. What else? Right foot inside, right outside toe on the side of my foot. Not the toe itself, but the bone that goes to it. But that's off subject. Let's get back to this. This is, like I said, my new toy. This was a need and a want. That's why I haven't got it yet, because it's a need and a want. It was more of a want because I can use the Ryobi saw for what I need, even though that's not my saw. Now I have my own saw that I don't have to worry about borrowing. 2, I don't never have to worry about plugging this thing up. I can buy the kit for it that comes with batteries and all that, and come with a battery that looks like this with a plug on it. So I can buy that kit if I want to. But you know what? Let's see if what it do. I'm gonna loosen this compound up and stand in front of it. Will it go right? No, just one side. It's not a double bevel, which is cool with me. I have no problem with that. That's nice though. I like that bumblebee color. Okay, straighten that back up. The light will come on if you push the trigger. I had to get used to this trigger. So the light will come on if you use the trigger, or got a button on top that you can turn the light on. Where you at, light? Oh, you up in there. Didn't know that. Hey, that's cool. So we got a light right there. Probably would have been a little better if it actually had a laser. But I'm cool with that. You see that tool right there? Right there. That same tool is on my other right angle drill, miter saw. I never took it off of there. It's still on there. So